Hey everybody, I know it's only been a couple days since I put up my last Workbench update video, but I felt that I've been so productive over the last couple nights that I should probably show off what I've done, kind of, as a bit of a motivation for myself to keep going. So, as you can see, the horses not only have their bases painted and the edges blackened, but I also got grass on them tonight, the flocking. They also got their touch-ups, so the saddles, any of the reins that needed touch-ups, and their eyes. I did I did the black paint for their eyes. So the horses are all done. Now Kyle, who watches videos, doesn't comment on YouTube, but he usually tells me about it on our forum or in messages or whatever. He told me, he mentioned that a couple of my horses were at odd angles, and it's true. Two of them were a bit slanted, and you probably noticed that in the last couple of times you've seen the horses. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But that was because the way that their legs are positioned, they were actually connected at 3 points. The front and the back with the really opened up legs, and then one in the middle. And because I didn't put plaster on the inside the bases, which for these Saga models I didn't, and I'm not kicking myself, but it's definitely was the wrong idea. I should have done the plaster. I shouldn't have skipped out that step. They turned out a little funky. So these two horses. Now this one I just bent a little, and he's normal. This one I broke off the base from where it was glued and re-glued the feet, and now I was just using this crossbow as a little wedge. Now you can see he's at a proper angle. So hopefully Kyle is happy with those, and now I'm happy. So actually it's good that he made that comment, because it forced me to fix these two guys. So they're better now, and they won't be funky looking. Actually, I hope those are the ones he was talking about. If there's two other horses or other horses that are a problem, I don't know what else I can fix, so oh well. Anyway, so I did the flocking tonight, the painting yesterday. I also got sand on everyone's bases the other night. I did not add sand to... I did not add plaster to any more of the spearman dudes, and I just added sand. And what I found before is that because of the high base that the metal miniatures are on, there is a bit of a lip, and it's what I saw a lot of with the Saga miniatures. So I'm gonna do at least one more pass with sand just around that little lip between the miniatures base and the wood base, and I'll try to fix that up. It'll just take another coat of sand, or two, probably one for most of them. So then tonight I also primed all of the muskets and tomahawks guys and the spearmen. So just more things that I can work on in the future. While I have the primer out, which you can see right there, I think I'm going to take out my my airborne pack gun for the 28mm bolt action. That's been built and waiting, so I'll probably prime that tonight as well, just so it gives me even more things that I can work on. But the horses are all done. These guys are on their way, and I've been flipping through Warhammer Historical's Waterloo, which is one of the games I'm going to be working on. I've decided it'll be in the new year, probably early in the new year, just because I have to make a big order, and I'm going to wait till after the Christmas spending and rush. It's all in, but I've been flipping through the rules a bit and confirming what models I'm going to be buying for it, and I will be going with Old Glory Miniatures 10mm models. This is the first rulebook that I'll be doing a little review on, so that should be, it won't be tonight, it could be tomorrow, but I do have a bunch of marking that I have to do, so I might have to push it to early next week, but I will be taking notes over the next couple days just to have a bit to say about the game. Yeah, so that's coming up. And I guess the last thing I worked on today was these two guys. Now, we put up our Christmas tree today while my wife was working, and the boys helped me. And when she came home, we let them open up their little ornaments. And within about a minute, the younger one broke the Batman. Broke his foot off by just dropping it like 5 times, and finally the foot broke. So I had to glue that foot back on. And the older one, of course, decides that this ornament, instead of putting it on the tree, it's actually a spinner, and he spun Spider-Man using the little ribbon, and of course his little fingers let go, or it slid off, and it flew to the ground and blew up. So both feet flew off, the 2 hands together flew off, and his head flew off, so it was a really sad sight. But a little bit of glue, and those 2 heroes are fixed, so they're already dry. They're going to go on the tree tonight or tomorrow morning, whenever I get to it. But that's another thing that I had to do today. So, busy. Anyway, this is already a long video, so thanks for watching, and next video you'll see some more progress on one project or another. Have a good one. See ya.